Jeez, a sad, ugly guy like you is not good enough for me.
One of my coworkers will tell me this one day. So the rumors were true. High-end is filled with stunning people like this. Ignoring my awe, Mr. Toyosu kept on leading me to his area. I've never been hated before. I've never even fought with my friends. Actually, I feel like people were always helping me out when I was young. How do people talk like that? I couldn't think of a reason, but ever since I could remember, I was not good at talking to people. Sadly, because of that, I didn't have any close friends that I could be completely open with even as an adult. On top of that,
Jeez, a sad, ugly guy like you is not good enough for me.
one of my coworkers will tell me this one day. My name is Hayata Ariake, 26. I work at Big Site Publishings.
You don't belong here. Why is someone like you in this department that requires physical and mental strength?
This is Fuuna Kita. She hated me. She was transferred to the same sales department as me.
Speak up and show some courage. I can't stand you being all fidgety.
I'm sorry. I made sure I told the bookstore everything, so I don't talk much, but it's okay. In this bookstore sales department, we went around our assigned bookstores and worked on displays and book fairs to increase sales. In this day and age, bookstores won't stop declining. At our company, a minimal number of employees were responsible for a large number of bookstores. It was physically taxing.
It's only working out because the bookstore feels sorry for you, isn't it? You don't get that? After a bunch of business trips, working hard, and finally coming home, it's terrible seeing your sad face.
I was bombarded with these type of statements every day, but she had a point.
I was a bit worried at first, but you're a proper salesman now. I don't think you're not cut out for this job.
A few days later, I talked to the department head, Toru Tatsumi, about transferring to another department. Thank you, but this department can be like a sports team, so I'd like to move if it's possible.
Okay, I don't want you to feel defeated. I'll talk to the board and HR.
Chief Tatsumi looked disappointed and tried to stop me, but he agreed after seeing my face. Thank you, sir. After that, Chief Tatsumi quickly spoke to the higher-ups, and after a few months, I was set to transfer, but... What? The editing department for High-End Monthly? I was in shock. As its name suggests, High-End Monthly was an informational magazine that targeted wealthy people. It included food, fashion, travel, and only the high-end aspects of that category. Rumor has it that all the editors were fit and beautiful. I did tell Chief Tatsumi that the sports team vibe didn't match me. I can't deny that. Still. Why high-end? Why, Chief?
I didn't want high-end to take you, but good luck, Ariake.
What did he talk about with the higher-ups? I felt like I could hear Chief Tatsumi in my head. The day of the transfer was here. I couldn't run or hide. My bad feelings would prove to be based in reality.
So, you're the newbie, Ariake. Maybe we should start with your hair. I'll show you a good salon.
No, we should start with clothes. Where did you get the suit? You have to be effortlessly stylish here.
Your glasses don't look that great, so let's switch to contacts. Guys wear colored contacts these days too.
Hold up, not all at once. I was surrounded by people that reminded me of the popular crowd at school. They shined so brightly, I thought I might go blind. Whoa, this is Chief Tatsumi's star newbie, so don't be weird. A man swooped in gracefully. He was tall and handsome like he had just popped out of a fashion magazine. I'm Hayate Ariake. Nice to meet you. I'm Yudai Toyosu, Vice Editor-in-Chief. I've heard a lot about you from Chief Tatsumi. You're gonna be in my group. Nice to meet you. I had heard Mr. Toyosu's name from Chief Tatsumi. I heard he was 36, but he looked way younger. And like everyone else, he was stunning. So the rumors were true. High-end is filled with stunning people like this. Ignoring my awe, Mr. Toyosu kept on leading me to his area. Welcome to my department. There's one more member under me, so I'll introduce you. Shinonome. I'm Hayate Ariake. I've never worked in editing. Nice to meet you.
I'm Kohaku Shinonome. I think I'm a year older than you. Nice to meet you.
Tell him about the monthly schedule and other basics.
Okay, you can use this desk here.
Yes, ma'am. They didn't care that I was frazzled, or they didn't notice and kept moving forward. Let me know if you need anything. Huh? No reaction? I'm hurt. Is this what they call a soft whisper? Why to me? High-end is scary. No, what's really scary is that I'm not swooning? Wait, I'm not a girl. I guess I didn't have a gay bone in my body. Anyway, it was time to work. Kohaku was in front of me, smiling. I'm sorry to ask this all of a sudden, but do I look weird?
Huh?
I would normally never ask something like this, but weirdly, I was able to ask Kohaku.
Did the others say something to you? About your hair and clothes and stuff?
Yes, they read me to filth.
I'm so sorry. They don't mean any harm. With our department, it's not just the readers, but the people who talk to are also usually rich. Because of that, people think, if I don't look decent, no one will believe what I say or write. Everyone here strongly believes that, so they work super hard to improve themselves, but you don't have to.
As long as your inner self is good. Kohaku looked at me and nodded. I finally learned that this department didn't attract beautiful people. The department made them that way. Thanks to Kohaku, I felt okay on my first day.
First and foremost, proposals. If your proposal doesn't go through, you don't get your page. In order to think about what would make the reader happy, it's important that you work on total objectivity. People subconsciously make choices based on their own preferences. They don't practice objectivity.
I see. I should forget my preferences, be objective, and be open to anything.
Yeah, just throw away any preconceived notions. For example, your shyness might all be in your head, so you can try picking up girls at the station for 5 hours.
Huh?
If you can't get on planes because you're scared of heights, maybe you can try bungee jumping. It could be an allergy, but you could also just be picky. So you can eat a bunch of shellfish.
Whoa. None of it makes sense. I do have an allergy. I could die. Wait, why does this person know so much about me?
You can banter. I'm kinda glad.
Glad?
Yeah, I feel like we'll get along. Oh, I was kidding about the allergy thing, I'm sorry. I can't just put a do not attempt warning.
I feel at ease. Kohaku's training was kind and detailed. I was soon able to get my own page. Ariake, congrats on your first page.
You said you weren't that good at writing because you were in sales, but you're fine. You're so talented.
Yuda and Kohaku invited me out for drinks to celebrate my accomplishment. Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. By the way, I heard from Chief Tatsumi. You don't do well with sports? Yes. My last department required a lot of physical strength. There are people who talk like jocks? Yudai smiled and verbalized what I was thinking. I nodded.
Yeah, there are people like that. I did sports, but I don't do any locker room talk.
Me neither, so don't hate me, okay? Huh? Oh, you're both sports people?
Huh, I guess. Mr. Toyosu was on the baseball team at W University, and I played tennis at K University. Scouts came to see Mr. Toyosu.
Well, that has nothing to do with work. I want to write something good, that's all. You too, right? When you call someone a jock as an adult, it's not just that they played sports. It's about having guts and being physically strong. I believe you can't just have guts.
Yes, some people have that mindset at work, even if they didn't do any sports. You never know until you meet someone.
I nodded, but I was surprised. I couldn't believe that they thought this way, even though they played sports. My image of athletes has been getting worse in my head, but that isn't right. It's not a bad thing to play sports. It was just their personality that was the problem. I finally realized this after talking to them. After we left the izakaya, Yuda and Kohaku walked toward the station and talked.
He does give off a bit of a sad vibe because he doesn't talk much, but he's very observant.
I thought so too. Maybe it's because it's hard for him to talk, but it seems like he's trying to read your thoughts by observing.
I That's a skill he learned.
I had no idea they were talking about this. I was grateful for the environment they created for me. I thought hard about how I could contribute more and headed home. 2 weeks later, I was staring at my computer trying to whip out a proposal for the next meeting when Chief Tatsumi appeared.
Sorry to bother. How about it? High-end isn't so bad, is it?
Oh, Chief, hello. I was scared at first, but I'm surviving.
I see. I knew you'd be okay. Actually, there's something I think you should know. You want to get more of your projects through, don't you?
Well, of course. Why do you look like an evil villain?
Whoa, you've become more bold.
Chief Tatsumi looked happy and sad at the same time. Have I changed since I got here? Whatever Chief Tatsumi said after that fell on deaf ears, even though it was about me. I tilted my head. Thank you for your cooperation. Yes, let's go with that schedule. A week later, I talked to all the bookstore owners and employees that I used to be in charge of when I was in sales. I only half believed Chief Tatsumi, but because of all the good reactions I was getting, I was starting to believe him.
Food only locals know. It's a good article idea. Places that tourists go and places that locals go are usually different. Guidebooks always only have tourist spots. Locals don't want their spots disturbed by tourists and keep the good places secret. I'm surprised they agreed to share.
I was surprised too. I really didn't think it would end up like this.
I see. I'm impressed. Huh? I'm a little sad. Okay, let's go out for drinks, just us, okay?
Huh? It's fine, but why?
Why not?
My proposed article went through, and High-End Monthly's exclusive Food Only Locals Know Hokkaido edition was a big hit. I was in charge of the Hokkaido and Northeastern areas when I was in sales. When I produced the Northeast edition, that also sold out at a bunch of bookstores. From here, I want to do these 3 areas, but they won't be areas you were in charge of, right? Can you do that? Yudai was worried about me. The reason was these 3 areas were run by someone I hadn't seen since I transferred.
Are you okay? I can mediate if you want.
Thank you for worrying about me. I'm okay. This is my job.
What? Why do I have to do anything for you? Never. You're kidding me.
I didn't want to put any stress on Yudai or Kohaku, but talking to Fuuna proved more difficult than I had imagined. Don't say that. Can I please ask you? This series is popular, so do it for the company, not for me.
No. I'm disgusted just imagining you loitering around my area. I'm sure this series is successful because the hottest guy in the office, Mr. Toyosu, is cleaning things up, isn't it? Also, why you? No matter how you look at it, I'm the better fit for high-end.
Are you asking why you didn't transfer?
Yes. The higher-ups must be blind if a bummer like you gets to go to that beautiful department.
I was confused at first too, but Chief Tatsumi handled the transfer.
Ugh, shut up! Your voice is quiet, but what you're saying is so annoying. You're in my way. Leave.
I realized it might have been bad that Chief Tatsumi wasn't here today, so I decided to leave. Fuuna was fuming that I had come to her when the sales phone rang.
Miss Kita, a call from one of the bookstores you're in charge of. They want us to come for the high-end article. Huh? What the hell?
Fuuna gritted her teeth, but she put on her usual salesperson smile for the call. Even though she saw me as her enemy, she wouldn't be rude to the client. Or so everyone thought.
Hello, it's me. Thank you always for your business. About the high-end article, I hate to say this, but there's really no point, so I don't think you need to participate.
If you could believe it, she tried to decline. This was too far. Everyone was in shock.
Oh, hey! Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm Shinonome from the high-end editing department.
Kohaku took the film from Fuuna. I had gone back to my department and explained the situation to Kohaku, and she had sped over here.
Thank you for agreeing to participate in the high-end project. Our representative, Ariake, will be over at a later date.
Fuuna looked upset next to me, but Kohaku kept going.
Hey you, you're the one that bullied Ariake with your jock ideas, aren't you? What are you talking about? You don't think we know? Ariake is a proud member of High End. We're all rooting for him, and the bookstores are too. I think it's just you, always making fun of Ariake and not realizing how dumb you are. I won't let you get in his way. You've made an enemy of everyone in High End. No, in this company.
Kohaku had shut her down. All she could do was stumble over her words.
It seems like things were getting bad.
Chief, this isn't...
You can't lie now. I've already received reports from other employees that you've been against the high-end project.
We've never heard this voice from Chief Tatsumi before. Everyone was shaken.
These bookstores are here for us. What do you think that means? And you're trying to ruin this company's project. That's a breach of trust. I hope you're ready to be fired.
No, that wasn't what I wanted.
Wasn't what you wanted? Be a little less dumb. I've warned you so many times. I told you to stop using your loud voice to shut down Ariake. You never listened. That's why we lost him. I had high hopes for Ariake.
That day when Chief Tatsumi had come to see me at work.
You don't talk much. Maybe it's because of that, but you subconsciously observe people.
Really?
I knew you didn't know this. I should have told you sooner. Before you knew it, you had the special power to know what people want faster than anyone else. Imagine someone sees through you, even though you haven't really talked. You'd be surprised at first, but then you'd be impressed. And people want to do things for people that understand them that well. So people remember you. You should think of something that involves the bookstores you used to work with. I think everyone will happily help, even if it's something tough.
I see. Seeing through people even though they haven't talked. That's more like Kohaku than me. When I'm with Kohaku, I feel all floaty. Maybe that's what he meant. If I had told Chief Tatsumi this, he might have said I was a little off, but it's fine. Because of what Chief Tatsumi had said that day, I had gone through with this project.
I think having guts is a wonderful thing, but what you have isn't that, is it? The mental fortitude you got through sports. I don't understand why you use that to hurt other people.
I'm sorry.
Chief Tatsumi was right. Everyone nodded. Fuuna had stopped. I thought things were good.
Excuse me. I also got a call about the high-end article. Oh, this call is also from a bookstore. How should I answer?
Bookstores from the areas we were picking up next were calling us left and right.
No! Why? Why is this project doing so well? I'm sorry, everyone, for disturbing your work. I'll help answer calls as well. Ariake will be here soon as well. Teamwork is about supporting each other regardless of department. Right, Chief Tatsumi?
Haha, you got me.
The only loser here was Fuuna, who had been spewing her jock ideals, but I don't have to tell you that. Later, Chief Tatsumi scolded Fuuna vehemently. She finally started helping with the bookstores.
Yes. Thank you, Ariake. From High End will be contacting you. Because of that loser! I'm staying chill because of the chief, but just you watch.
There was a lot of hiccups, but we were able to complete the addition for one of the areas that Fuuna was in charge of. The local food stuff continued to be a central part of High End Monthly. After the food series, we also got approved for views in Hot Springs. Wow, Ariake. I heard a bunch of bookstores are selling out of High End and asking for additional orders.
My parents told me the other day that they got one of the editions and enjoyed a vacation. Thank you.
It was nothing. It was all thanks to your guidance and the people who agreed to help us. I was happy about the reception of the series, but I was even happier that these two were praising me. It seems like Ariake is getting along with everyone, so maybe we can plan that party. After the workday, Yudai was thinking about this when Fuuna appeared looking distraught. Oh, Kita. Thanks for the support. We appreciate you.
This is all for you. More importantly, Torosu-senpai, when are you going to make me a subordinate? I've been putting in requests since I started here, but they never get accepted.
Apparently, Fuuna was the team manager for the baseball team that Yudai was in during college. I just heard from Kohaku the other day that Fuuna had been following Yudai around since she started here. She's had a crush on Yudai forever, and that's why she was extra jealous of my transfer to High End.
I'll do anything to help you with your projects, but this is for that loser Ariake, isn't it? I can't stand it. He doesn't have the strong mental strength like we sports types do, and he was useless in sales. I know it's bad for you if he's under you. Just replace him with me already.
I don't need you.
What?
High-end doesn't need you. He rejected her without changing his tone. Fuuna didn't understand for a second. Ariake is not someone you can insult. He's irreplaceable. You're worse if you ask me. If you bother Ariake again, I'll take action.
What? You're so mean!
Her beloved Yudai had ripped her to shreds. Fuuna was in shock. She felt like she had lost to me, and like her crush had been crushed. She hobbled home. I'll tell you a little bit of what happened later. To continue with the Local People series, I visited bookstores all over the country. When I did, I would discuss how to increase sales to thank them for their support, so I was basically doing sales.
What do you mean switch reps to Ariake? I keep saying this, but Ariake is not in the sales department.
A bunch of bookstores were requesting a different rep from Fuuna. On top of that, it was discovered that Fuuna had been mistreating other young employees. She was shipped off to some bogus department, but Fuuna had a lot of pride, so she chose to quit.
You're kidding me! The department's for losers! Everyone wants me!
She was convinced, but no one would ever hear of her finding another job. A year passed. The local series was finished for now. Chief Tatsumi had invited Yudai, Kohaku, and me to drinks.
I heard you're still doing great even after the series. Even the sales department knows about it.
Thank you. It's all thanks to Mr. Toyosu and Miss Shinonome for supporting me.
I'm grateful you two worked so hard, but I want Ariake to come back now.
What? Man, Chief Tatsumi, you can't just spring that on us. He's a vital asset to our team.
Hayate Ariake has crossed over from the center of high-end monthly to the center of my heart. So we can't lose him. If you want him, you need to fight me for real.
What? A successful person like you is gonna mix business and pleasure?
What's wrong with that? Hayate Ariake is that valuable. That's all.
I'm grateful, but what about my opinion? You two need to ask Ariake what he wants first.
I know him better than anyone.
Kohaku had learned that the project went well because of Chief Tatsumi's advice, and became jealous of his ability to read people. She was adamant about reading me and my charm, and has been like this ever since she learned it. Oh man, I'll warn you though. Shinonome is scary. You need to be committed now that she likes you. What? Does that mean? People see what's on the surface, and feel like they know everything. That results in biases and prejudices. People who try to see your true self are rare. You have to cherish them. I watched the way Kohaku bravely stood up to Chief Tatsumi for me, and finally learned what that floaty feeling was.
Hello there! What another wonderful episode! Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!